If you are still holding on to an old HDB flat hoping to strike a windfall when the government unblocks it under SERS, I think you might need to reconsider your options. In this article that came out this morning, which a lot of my HDB owners have been texting me about it to understand what it means, let me summarize it for you if you haven't read it. Basically, the government is saying that it will stop SERS completely and replace it with something called VERS, Voluntary En Bloc Redevelopment Scheme, coming in 2030s. The exact details are not out yet, but it seems like it would be something similar to the private properties en bloc, whereby you have a choice to sell your units collectively back to HDB when the time comes. And if you collectively you choose not to sell, then the en bloc doesn't go through, and your property will be allowed to run its lease all the way until 0 years left. Many owners of older HDB flats hope that government would have bought over their HDB flats under SERS, giving them a huge windfall, like almost $450,000 in the latest Ang Mo Kio SERS just a few years ago. But this is no longer going to happen. And think about it, if even with the huge amount of compensation, there were a lot of owners that refused to sell their flats back to HDB, with this VERS and supposedly less general compensation, do you think the VERS will go through when the time comes? It's anyone's guess, but I'll leave it to you to decide whether or not it will be a smart move to continue holding on to your old HDB and waiting for VERS, or doing something else about it while you still have time. This is definitely not any form of fear-mongering, but it's basically making the best decisions based on the information that we have that may be different for every individual. Happy to speak to you about your situation to see what is the best fit for you.